This is Kaushik from Kuwait. Last game you missed the game, but the team did well in the defense line, and with you it will be stronger in the finals as well. The defense line will be stronger, and Gurpreet said he missed you during that tough times when during the semi-finals. So your thoughts on the finals?
Firstly, good morning everyone, and sorry for the delay. Don't blame us, blame the traffic. The best excuse. Yeah, of course I missed being on the pitch like any other footballer. You don't want to miss the big games. That's how football is. Sometimes you gotta miss out, but I think the team did really well. Me sitting out there watching the game, I didn't feel I was much missed. I think the team did really well. Mehtab did well, Anwar did well, the whole backline. And it comes, if you take out the whole juice out of it, the main thing is that how the team does. You know, so if you have trained on a certain system, if you have trained well, and you have trained enough when this player is not available, that player is not available, it's all about the team philosophy and the team unity and how we have trained. So that has been excellent in the past 6 weeks. So I personally was pretty confident, to be honest, that we will get through, and I was preparing for the final. And yeah, well done to the whole team, how they performed, and we deserved to win, and we did. And now the whole focus is against Kuwait. It's going to be a tough game, and we're looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Just to say that before the semi-final, you are confident that India will be in final. So now, what is in your mind before the final? Will you be the champion? Sure.
I think for us and even for Kuwait, I think both of us want to be champions. That's why we are here. And it comes down again about the preparation. The football results, you know, you've been in football long enough, you know, the results can go either way. You know, it's never in your hands. Most of it's in your hands, but what's really in your hands is to prepare well. You know, we had a game 2 days ago, so it's all about recovery, get the boys prepared up, and just do your job, you know, keep improving as a team, keep doing what the system wants, keep doing what the coach wants, and if you do it, then God bless, we'll win it and we'll make you all happy.
And coach, we have not lost a cup final at home since Sunil Chhetri debuted basically. So this is your first big cup final on the in charge of the bench. Are you feeling any extra pressure? And what is your conversation with Lagos team?
Pressure definitely, yeah, because we want to win at home. The team is doing very well, and I'm confident, and hope they will do the same as they were doing, and I'm positive.
My question is regarding the previous game. The previous game was very heated between Kuwait and India. Very aggressive game. I felt that they were also very aggressive on the pitch with their physical presence. It can be same tomorrow as well. So what's your message to the boys? Focus will be very important. So what's the message with you and Stimac to the boys, and how's the environment right now?
Yes, the matches were very heated. I think against Lebanon and against Kuwait too. And we have spoken to the boys, be calm, be cool, because it's a game and we have to win that.
My question is Sandesh. So we have seen you form a terrific defensive duo with Anwar Ali. So can you talk a bit about the evolution, because it's something we have been seeing quite recently, and can you talk a bit about how the journey has been, and is it satisfying, or is it like a bit easy for you as a senior player to have such a calm and composed defender who is so young but so mature beside you in the background?
So what do I have to talk about? Evolution of Anwar, or
Yeah,
I didn't see exactly.
No, just evolution of Anwar Ali as your defensive partner. You can start.
I think he's doing pretty well. I think you all are enjoying how he's doing. I think this boy has worked hard. You all know about his condition before, so coming out of it takes a lot of mentality, strong mentality. So I think he's crossed that, and credit to him, to his family also, and the one who supported him. And he's doing brilliant, to be honest. He's gotta stay humble, keep working hard, and we've done really well as together since we started playing. And again, I'll come down to the same thing. It's all about the team. You know, when you train well as a team, if you two are doing well and you think you're forming a partnership, but if you don't have a great partnership with your midfielder, your winger, striker, it never work out. So it's the evolution of the whole team, which I'm proud of, but still we gotta keep improving, because I always said the sky is the limit for this batch and always will be.
This question is to the coach. The last match we had a really defense and Gurpreet did well, same can be said of Shubhashish and others. So going into this match, you feel you have a selection headache, because previously Chetri said no player would like to leave this first team place. So how are you going to handle this?
I think if you see the performance of all the players who are there, they want to be in the first 11, and we'll decide after today's training who is best, and then get the first 11.
So, Coach, during the semi-final, we have seen some tiring legs, and you also mentioned that post-match conference. And we saw Sunil limping after the game. So, any worries on the fitness level?
No, everyone is fit, everyone is fine, and they're in good mood, and the environment is very positive in the team, and they want to do, they want to win the trophy.
Question to Sandesh. Coach, after the previous game, talked about how it's helped the team a lot to have a long camp this time rather than a short one, because you've been together for almost 50 days, played a lot of games. So, from the players' point of view, also, though it's been a tiring season, how has that helped the team kind of mold together and win the Intercontinental Cup and then make finals?
Of course, longer camp always helps. If you look when the team assembles, everyone comes, like you said, it's a long season, and we spend the whole season with our clubs, and each club has a different philosophy. Same in my club in BFC, Goa, or Chennai, Mohun Bagan, every club has a different philosophy, different ways of training, different levels of fitness. And then if you expect you come together for 6 days and get the job done, I think it's uphill task. I'm just being honest, If you look back in our journey under Igor, I think when we had 3 times only, I think we had proper long camps. The first one was when we played Qatar away, Oman Qatar. The Oman game is still bugs me how we lost it, but we were brilliant in that game. We drew Qatar and we went there. And after that, I don't think we had any longer camp. And then we had before the qualifiers last year. I think pretty much every one of you all enjoyed that. And even now when we have this longer camp, I think everyone is enjoying, the whole country is enjoying. So as an individual and as a team, it always helps. Because then you come here and you realize, not realize, I would say, you come into the system, and then you follow the system which the national team needs to follow. You know the fitness has to be much higher than the ISL level, because international teams will always be demanding more. So I think it helps a lot, and it helps a lot.
Especially both of them, coach, you and Sunak have changed the defensive lineup quite a bit over the last 10 years, but at the same time you had a run of clean sheets. Of course, the own goal against Kuwait was a little bit of a mistake, whatever. So one question is just generally, how do you choose who plays defense exactly? What kind of things do you keep in mind? And for Sandesh as such, you've been playing with a lot of different combinations over the last 9 games, and also with your goalkeeper changing in and out. So, but at the same time, Gurpreet also said earlier that the mood in the team is very good. The way that the camp helped you to build a camaraderie of sorts. So, again, does this affect these constant shuffling changes? Do they affect the defensive lineup at least a lot, the teamwork, or is it just?
I don't think so, because they understand themselves very well. Because we are, I think, at least for more than 55 days. And whatever mistake we tell them, we analyze the matches, and then they rectify the mistakes, and then in the next match they improve the mistakes, and that is how they are working.
And for me, about the partners, when I started in 2015 I made my debut after 2 years on the bench. I had Barnadda, then I had Anas Bhai, then I had Adil Bhai, so I have a lot of partners, and just get used to it, to be honest, you know. And again, I feel I'm repeating myself, but it's all about the system. You know, there's a very fine quote made by a great Italian defender, Giorgio Chiellini. He said the script is the same, just the actors change. When they asked him about why Italian defense is so solid throughout, you know, so it's, the system is what brings the best out of any player. So the credit should go to the coaches, and now I don't know if many are talking about it, but they should talk about it. Mahesh Bhai has been one of the best defenders India ever had in his playing days. We all looked up to him, and now when we had a longer gap with him, everyone is saying, oh, it's a lot of clean sheets, oh, the team is doing well, you know, Sandesh is doing well, Anmol is doing well, you know, the right ball. A lot of credit should go away to Mahesh Bhai. Honestly, the sessions he takes with us, those small inputs, which foot to go forward, which foot to go back, how, like, it's about the team, how everyone builds together. Then, like I said, I'm repeating again, script is what matters, and what the training is the most important, if you can connect what I meant. So if I'm there, if I'm not there, the system stays and the players will perform because we have a strong base to build upon.
Sandesh, your thoughts on this Kuwait team, especially how do you rate them and what do you expect from them?
I think the whole country saw they're a very good side, very technical players, individual very good, individual wise also very good, and a very good system, very good shape, you know, tough to break them. Yeah, tough competition, man, tough team. I think about their ranking, I think everyone already knows that it's not where it should be. So, but they are a good side. You know, we saw it when we played them last. You know, you can't, if you don't do your thing for 10 seconds, they score against you. You know, and but yeah, it's going to be tough one. They're a very good side. They have a very experienced coach. But yeah, that's what I think about them. A very good side.
One of the toughest teams you have played recently?
Internationally? If you talk about in this last 9-10 games, yeah, I think Kuwait is the finest in the last 8 because last year we played Vietnam also. Vietnam also was a very good team. Playing away is always, you know, in a short, we had camp of 2 days and then I missed my flight because my visa was whatever. But yeah, in this 9 games, I would say Kuwait is the best whom we have faced, like, in that way.
Question to both coach and Sandesh. You've played at least 4 games against invitational sides in the SAFF Championship this year. How has it? At least 4 games against invitational sides, Kuwait and Vietnam. How has it helped your preparation in the long term, and what targets are you setting for your team in the long term?
I think after finishing the ISL, they retired. It was tough time for them. To regroup, it was not so easy for them, but they were mentally strong. They know they are playing for the country, and the coaching staff, the management, the players, everybody worked hard to reach this level, and you see the result over there.
I think he covered it up.
Anything to add about the fans, about 25,000 expected on weekday, any message to them?
No, they've been brilliant. I was blessed to have the whole season last year here as a BFC player, and I enjoyed every evening here. Kativa has some special moments, even before when we were playing in the national team, that Kyrgyz game or that Guam game, you know, in the qualifiers like 4 or 5 years ago. It's always been special here, and the day we landed when we played Pakistan till now to the final, I think they did brilliant the way they're supporting, and one more push, you know, let's go for it together, and India, let's win this together, because we all are, everyone is part of the growth of this sport, so we should all feel part of how it's going forward, and wherever we will be, we'll be together, so you can tell the next few generations that when this thing was happening, you all were part of it and you all helped in making it reach where we will be in the future.
One last one.
Yeah, coach and both of you, when the Kuwait coach was asked about the physicality of the previous game against India, he pointed out the size difference between the Kuwait team and the India team and said it was the opposite of physical. So do you both agree with that assessment, and do you think he's insinuating that the final is going to be way more physical than the previous one?
It is not like that. It's not mind. It's a mind game, and yes, definitely physicality is important there, but it will be a totally different game in the finals.
मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आया कुछ.
He said that size difference है India team और Kuwait team के बीच में. So he said that the previous game was the opposite of physical.
So they are taller than this. That's what he meant.
Yeah, basically. And do you think like he's insinuating that final game is going to be like way more physical?
They are taller. They are taller. और क्या करें? और वो छोटे हैं. मैं actually note नहीं किया height difference इतना, but
No, not with you.
नहीं, not with me.
or something.
नहीं यार, मेरे को बड़ा ही मेरा अच्छा तभी मैं समझ नहीं आया, अच्छा समझ नहीं आया मेरे को.
But he said that you played more physical than.
Sir. 2025, 2005 Karachi, 2023 Bangalore. You could be the first person to win the SAFF both as a captain, as the player and the coach. So, which role would you think be more difficult?
Which one?
Which role would be more difficult?
I think this one will be more difficult because it is a good side.
अभी मुझ पे डिपेंड है बाकी उसने अपने पे डिपेंडेंट है. But I thought Karachi was also very difficult.
Yeah, it was difficult, but there was no other teams like the Arab teams or other teams. There were the SAFF teams were there. So this Kuwait is a strong team, and we know it. And our team is also very good.
Which role you enjoyed more?
Definitely winning that Karachi one.
Karachi.
And this will, if I win this, and then I will be a different level.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.